refresh the page. There's also got to stand on that's true. You might put down the list to find which one it is. Oh yeah, gender play child complaints. Oh, you've got printed. Computer says no. That's one of the documents you brought up.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. So this is the Human Resources Committee, and it's the first meeting of the committee since May of the new civic year. So the first item on the agenda is to elect a chair. Do we have any nominations for chair of the committee, please?
I'd like to nominate Councillor Mrs. Daniel Thomas.
Is there someone to second that nomination?
I'm happy to if I'm allowed to, but I don't know if I'm not allowed to.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're going to say you can.
Yeah, not to start.
Are there any other nominations?
Well, Councillor Bream also expressed an interest in standing aside.
You're proposing Councillor Bream, yeah. Is there anyone to second that nomination? Okay, so we'll take the nomination for the mayoress. So if everybody could please vote on that nomination. It's sorry to vote for the nomination for the mayoress to be chair.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So I hand over to the mayoress to chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Apology for absence.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, we have apologies from Councillor Black due to an illness.
Oh, we called her, aren't we? Sorry,
Yes,
we called her.
Bob. Yes.
Declaration of interest. To receive any declaration disgraceful of clear interest for members in respect of business to be transacted on the agenda.
No.
Number 4, minutes of the Human Resources Committee. To receive the minutes of the Human Resources Committee held on 1st May 2023 and to consider any matters arising from those minutes not covered elsewhere in this agenda.
I'm happy to propose those minutes if somebody's happy to second them.
Yeah. Is that Councillor Black second?
Yeah.
Can we take a vote, please? Anybody in favour?
I'm going to abstain because I wasn't here.
Okay,
I wasn't present.
thank you.
After present,
No requests now.
Right, number 6, training opportunities and expenditure from budget.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so those that have been on the Human Resources Committee before will know that we had a report where there's a lot of training requested for staff. So I'm pleased to report that 80% of that is now completed. So that's really good. And the officers obviously have taken time on top of their day-to-day work to complete that. So I want to commend them for making time and getting that all completed. So this is to propose recommendations for training. This is the RFO. So the RFO would like to attend 2 courses. One is the introduction to VAT and one covers partial exemption to VAT. So I'm seeking the approval for the training expenditure from the budget for STC and STBF suitable staff, and the courses are £45 each. The existing budget for training for this fiscal year is £1,000 for STC and the STBF Guildhall £1,000, with nothing spent from either budget to date. So that is £90 I'm asking to be spent from divided between those 2 budgets, £45 from each. The council training budget for 2024-25 is £1,500 with nothing spent to date. And there are lots of opportunities for training provided through the Kent Association of Local Councils, and each course is £60 per person. So I'm hoping that council will want to take advantage of some of these opportunities. So the first one is mastering planning applications, and this would really be beneficial to anybody on the planning committee. Most of these are now online, which is very beneficial as well, because obviously with people that are working, sometimes it's not always convenient to go to a course in the daytime. So that one's 6:30 to 8:30 on the 17th of July, and there will be another one later in the year as well in September. There's also one now they've renamed as the Nuts and Bolts of Parish Councils, and this is a foundation course for new councillors who'd like to learn more about their role. There's also, if you've had an opportunity to undertake the Mastering Planning applications, they do also do an advanced planning topics for local councils as well, and that one will be in October. There are also other shop opportunities through Cloudy IT. They do e-learning for digital skills training, and also Breakthrough Communications. We currently have our Council Hive subscription, and this can assist us with communicating and engaging effectively and compliantly with the community. Also, the National Association of Local Councils provide various conferences and training, and there's a link provided for you all on this report. And their courses usually cost £30 each. So my recommendation is that the committee agree the expenditure schedule of training for £90, which is well within budget, and also consider the training available from the councillors and recommend a proposal for a schedule that can be used to invite councillors from committees to attend training. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, obviously I'd like to recommend that the RFO does get to do the training that's required, and I think at £90 that's more than adequate considering the budget. Also, I'd like to, I myself would like to sign up for some of these training courses. I don't know if the town clerk just answer a couple of things. One, are these training courses, are you able to do them remotely, or have you actually got to turn up at a location?
They are online, they are remotely.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Previously with CALC, you had to go to a place near, Ashford.
I've been to a thing at Ash Primary School.
Oh, yeah, they were, you had to travel to get to them, so but they're online. And my last thing before I let Councillor Wells speak was, he's been very patient, thank you, is with these, do we book them direct with CALC, or do we do it via the town clerk?
You can do it via me, please. Yes, and we can keep an idea on the invoices that are coming through, and obviously Karen will be informed of the training that we're booking as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Councillor Wong.
Yeah, I'd like to book for the September and October planning and training. But I also recommend that details of those training sessions go to all councillors, not just planning committee members, because sometimes the council as a whole does look at planning issues and planning applications.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to all keeping up to date, especially with the new election and the changes in the planning laws, I think. So I'd like to do the July one and see how it goes.
So you'd like to join the July?
Yeah, the July
Okay.
one. Yeah, because it might be changed by the September one comes.
Yeah.
Might be.
Could I ask that all councillors are made aware of all of the courses that are available? And I assume that that all councillors are made aware of all of the courses that are available. And I assume that the budget, as it's approved, the town clerk can just agree that councillors join the course up to the £1,000 limit. So it's the first come, first served within the budget.
Councillor Carter, yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry. Could I book similar, could I book the ones for, I can't do the ones in July, but I could do the one on the 12th of September and the 17th of October. And I have done basic training twice before with the district councillor. So councillor Franklin, we've both done our basic with ones we've been up to Whitfield to do that. So that's what we've done. Thank you very much. Just feel free.
Sorry, can I just ask, should it be a condition of being on the planning committee that everybody who's being on, who is on the planning committee has had the suitable training.
So that's a good idea, 'cause that's what I'm looking at. Well, the first time we went up to Whitfield, it was the whole council went up to Whitfield. But it is a good suggestion, all planning councillors on the plan, you should take at least one of the courses, even if it's a preliminary one, so it's a refresher.
Yeah.
I think planning laws is going to change this year.
Yeah, that would be my recommendation, so join the planning committee, yes.
Can we minute that?
Yes, of course.
Do you want to take a vote?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to pick up what councillor Breen said. He said that rather than we having to come back each time for agreeing the expenditure,
Yes.
if you're happy to give them delegated authority to accept bookings from councillors up to the budget, so that obviously it's obviously within the budget, just everybody comfortable with that.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, we should vote, if that should be a part of the thing we'll vote tonight. We can vote yes. So
So we're voting, what we voting for?
I'm voting
For
for,
the IFO, yeah,
Yes,
that's fine.
yes.
And we're voting for,
Do you want to do those separately?
yeah,
So everybody's comfortable.
so we first we vote for the £1 for IFO and training course, okay?
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's agreed.
The next one.
And if we should vote to recommend spend up to £1,000 for training for councillors.
Yes, yes, that's right, as long as it's within the budget, so, yeah,
And or also to other
yes.
Should there be a priority for planning councillors?
councillors, yes.
Should there be a priority for planning as well, planning councillors?
Yeah, exactly. So the planning will be offered first to all councillors, because I think that's what Councillor Green and Councillor Wiles were saying, it's open to everybody.
Yeah.
Once we know how many councillors take up that opportunity, I can then look at the budget, see if there's any budget left, and then obviously open it up for the other, the nuts and bolts of parish councils as well, if there's anybody that wants to do that.
Yeah, I'm in favour of that.
Take a vote.
Thank you.
Number 7, draft plan, policies, procedures. Town clerk to share the following draft plan, policies, procedures for consideration by the town committee. It is proposed that the plan, policies and procedure to be recommended to council adoption. Any disciplinary?
Thank you. Yes. So obviously it's very important for the council to have human resource policies in place, and particular disciplinary and grievance procedures policies. So I have drafted those for consideration this evening. The draft complaints procedure has been before the committee before, and Councillor Black did have some input on this one. So I've taken his feedback and incorporated that in this draft. And the draft business continuity plan, Councillor Chuka has been involved in putting that one together with me as well. So I've produced drafts of the following for members to consider at Human Resources Committee, with a proposal that the documents are recommended for the Town Council meeting in July. Complaints procedure has been updated following comments from Councillor Black, and is revised for consideration again. So it's the disciplinary procedure policy, grievance procedure policy, complaints procedure, and the business continuity plan. Just to highlight to you, the venue is yet to be confirmed, and it's highlighted in yellow. I have started negotiations with the venue, but I need to wait for confirmation, so that's why that isn't confirmed yet. Has anyone got any questions on the bonus?
Councillor Ward?
Yeah, I'm broadly happy with the first two proposed policies. There's a couple of things we might want to discuss. I think the grievance and complaint procedure and business continuity are more suited to go to finance and general purposes. I mean, there is some crossover with HR, but primarily they're the responsibility of FUP, I think.
Yeah, it actually does. I was going to raise that point because it does say in the business continuity plan that this falls under the responsibility of finance and general purposes.
Yeah. I'm happy for them to be discussed here, but I think they should come to the GP next week
Next week, okay.
for further
Yeah.
approval and ratification.
I missed that.
Okay.
So what was that?
If you look at the business continuity plan, on page 1, under item 2, roles and responsibility. Overall responsibility for ensuring the council has contingency plans and can deliver its service rests with the town clerk and the council's finance and general purposes committee
Yeah, I think that's
to
all.
review and advise this policy. Now, obviously, there will be some impact on staff, but I think it's really minimal. And that's why I think Councillor Wiles and I would suggest that it goes to finance and general purposes.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, just while I'm speaking, if I may, I think it would be good order, and for the avoidance of any doubt, to actually put in employee complaint procedure in the actual title of the documents, because there is a complaints procedure whereby any member of the public can make a complaint. So employee grievance procedure, the employee disciplinary procedure as kind of the names of the document. And on the disciplinary procedure, it says that on the disciplinary procedure, it says in paragraph 4, please talk to the town clerk about your well-being. I think it shouldn't all rest on your shoulders. People might want to talk to the union, or you might want to talk to the mayor. It shouldn't be incumbent on them that they have to talk to you. They should be given some options. And the second one, comment if I may, is if somebody has got they have the right to be accompanied by, I think it's one of the following 3, not by all 3, is it?
Mhm.
The right to be accompanied by someone you work with, a trade union rep or an official.
That's correct.
You don't want to have all 3 there, because somebody would say, I didn't have all 3, so you didn't follow the procedure. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Councillor Wild?
Yeah, just on the disciplinary, I'm broadly happy with this. I just think there might be some confusion about the first written warning and the final written warning, and making the distinction, because it kind of implies with the final written warning that there's already been a warning, but it's also suggesting that the final warning could be the first warning. You see what I mean? So it just needs to be, the wording I just think needs to be tightened up. So it says we might give you a final written warning if the offence is sufficiently serious. Does this mean the first offence, or is it a repeat of the offence that makes the first written warning?
Depends what the offence is.
There's some confusion there.
If it was something really drastic, it might be
Yeah,
suspended immediately.
exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
But I just think it needs to be clear that the final written warning could be the first written warning, but it's the final written warning, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
Just
that's
to
what this,
distinguish between the 2.
the offence is sufficiently serious.
Yeah.
And maybe we could just add to that, despite no previous warning.
Yes. So where it says there is failure to improve performance while you are still under a prior warning, that means the first written warning. So the first written warning could be for a less serious offence, then it's repeated or exacerbated, and you get the final written warning.
Yeah. So this is what this is saying, the offence is, if it's sufficiently serious, this, you would just get
The
final
final.
written warning.
I just think the wording needs to be clear on that. So you can get a final warning as a first warning if it's sufficiently serious.
Is there a time limit on the warning?
Sorry?
Is there a time limit?
Well,
Six-
once it says
And have I got 6 or 12?
Have you
I think
got
I've got
12 months in?
Yes, I have got 12 months.
12 months.
Yeah.
We get that start before the printing is played out. So really, it shouldn't be another first one, it should be a second warning, shouldn't there? So, yeah, even if it's over that period.
Usually there's a like PEP, isn't there? Like performance improvement plan, so that they, you give them the first warning, there's a plan in place.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm happy to propose those with the amendments given by councillor Green and councillor Wild.
Anything second?
So we're going to take the continuity plan to finance and general
Yeah.
purposes.
That sounds good.
Just that one, and we're greenlighting the others.
Sounds good.
Well, the complaints, if it's the employee complaints procedure.
No, it's the general complaint. Is that
Yes,
right?
it is,
It's
yeah.
members
So,
of the public,
It
service users
Yes.
complaining about
yes,
So that's, to me, that's more to do with FGP than HR.
But if an employee has a complaint, what?
Grievance.
Correct.
yeah. So did you want to take these individually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, we vote
I
on
think-
individually.
yeah.
First vote for the
Disciplinary.
disciplinary policy.
Yeah, as amended.
As amended.
Amended, yeah. The grievance policy.
There's no amendments to that one.
The complaints procedure.
Well, we said that was going to go to the finance and general purposes.
Complaints. So nobody's got any feedback on that one at all at the moment? Okay. And
Continuity plan.
business continuity plan.
Yeah, definitely goes to financial and general purposes.
And could I just ask that when these sorts of, because there's going to be a lot of policies coming through, if anyone's got comments and feedback, they could give me before the meeting, that would be really helpful, because it's quite tricky
Yeah.
when everybody's got different ideas, different
Yeah.
comments, and try to collaborate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Good point.
Thank you.
I think what would be useful there is if drafts could be circulated to all councillors in advance. And then when it comes to the meeting, we don't have this discussion because all the suggestions have been already made. So,
But as ever, it needs time, so when you only get the information 3 days before, if we've got it earlier, and we've got more time to feed out comments.
Well, it's like asking finance questions on the town council meeting on Monday night, isn't it? You read the minutes, you could ask the finance officer on Monday.
yeah.
Exactly. A lot of the correct answer rather than the town clerk, they would say, oh, pick that one. Yeah.
So what do you say the council?
Well, I
On the
can't,
day,
I can't say that I can get things to you 2 weeks before a meeting because I'm always working on another report from another committee or another council or another time constraint. So I'm really sorry, we're all in this situation. I'm working a lot of extra hours at the moment to service all these committees and meetings. I'm in a position where I'm, staying up late to do all this work.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it's difficult, but
I would just say feedback, how early?
well,
From 6 days meeting, you need to know by when.
Well, I don't have to necessarily, but I'm just saying it makes it easier for me to collate, lots of different ideas and feedback. And
So the day
We
before,
get the papers 3 days before,
Wednesday.
and so on Wednesday, so you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you've got Saturday, Sunday to look at it. If the worst comes to worst, you contact town clerk.
The latest Monday,
Yeah.
or the day of the
Yeah.
meeting.
You've got 3 days beforehand.
Number 8, confidential matters. Under the Public Bodies Adhesion to Duties Act 1960, the public may be excluded from the meeting for the following items of business on the ground that may involve the lack of disclosure of example information as defined in Part 1 of Schedule 4A of the Local Government Act 1972 by virtue of the paragraph specified against the act. Number 1, information relating a particular employee or applicant to become the employee of, or particular office holder under the authority. Can we vote those for confidential?
This is required, yes, so I'm quite happy to vote going confidential.
Yes.
Shall I turn them off?
And I just wanted to be clear, I was